So I've talked about boobs before. Interesting way to start a video. Anyways, about how they're very overly sexualized and the kind of hypocrisy surrounding them, especially comparing a man's chest to a woman's chest. You get to show the ugliest, the hairiest, the most disgusting man's chest with ginormous boobs, essentially. But you can't show a flat-chested girl, and I've made a whole video about that. But this is talking about something else in regards to boobs. Unless you've gotten implants, you can't control the size of your boobs. So girls with small boobs don't feel like you're any less or anything like that because your body just decided not to give your boobs the size that some other girl has. Or, I know I'm using very binary terms, but most people who have this problem aren't exactly trans accepting. Anyways, I just saw this post about this poor girl who has, well, she said like triple D, but I thought it went to F or E after double D, but anyways, she has boobs this cup size higher than double D. So she's, you know, and she's kind of thin though. She's not like, you know, really fat or something like that. So she's wearing just a regular V-neck top, which is totally fine, and like everyone else was wearing that kind of top, and there's plenty of other girls basically, and it's a fucking t-shirt, like, whatever. But she got in trouble with her teacher, even though there was a girl sitting right beside her with the exact same top. Well, not the exact same top, but the same cut of top. It was just a different color and pattern. And she got in trouble, not her, because she has ginormous boobs. And everyone at school calls her a slut and a whore, and girls accuse their boyfriends of sleeping with her, guys try to motorboat her, and even teachers won't stop staring at her chest, and she's have to say, okay, eyes up here kind of thing, to fucking teachers. She's a teenager. She is a minor. I don't care how fucking sexy you think someone is. If you are an adult, you should not be you know, ogling, or especially when you're a fucking authority figure to this child. You are a teacher. You have to have the maturity and the responsibility not to be looking at this kid. And I mean, like I've talked about dress codes and that bullshit before. Most of the time it's the fucking adults who are looking at the girl and saying, you're dressed too sexy for me. It's most of the time the teenage boys, of course that's not always the case, but most of the time teenage boys, they don't give a shit. They can pay attention just fine, and girls getting taken out of class and freaking getting punished because they have too much of their natural body, parts of their body that aren't even fucking related to sex at all, but are just so, because the female body is just so hypersexualized. Like, shoulders, everyone has shoulders. Legs, everyone has legs. You know, like, it's natural body part. Oh, back, oh my god. Someone's back is showing. It's not like everyone has a fucking back. Like, they're just body parts. It's just the person's body. You are telling a girl that when you say that she has to cover up, that her entire body, except for like past here on the arms or past your knees on the legs, and just like an inch or two past your collarbone, up above your collarbone and all that other bullshit. Or even just the worst is when they like get in trouble for their bra strap showing. Like I said this in the video I made about the dress code, but like one time a friend of mine, she was reading a book and a bra strap fell down from her baby tee, which was okay, and she got fucking detention for it because she didn't pick it up in time. Like, are you fucking kidding me? A fucking bra strap. I'm sorry. I wear bra strap. What are you doing? Oh, Mitzi. Okay. That was a funny little interruption. But yeah, like, it's ridiculous. Like it's like back to my original point with the boobs thing. She has big boobs. She, like, just because of a physical characteristic over which she has zero control, it does not instantly affect her conduct. It just means that nature decided to say, hey, guess what? You're gonna have ginormous boobs. And ginormous boobs are not something you often want, because one, everyone treats you like a freaking sex symbol, or like as if your whole purpose, because you have giant boobs, is for sex or whatever. But two, just to cause back pain, and boobs get in the fucking way all the time. They're just, well, to a certain size. Like, I remember when I was C-cup, I was comfortable. I was very comfortable. But now I'm a double D, and I literally wear a sports bra most of the time because they're just so in the way and they're jiggling all over the place, and I'm always having to grab the tatas to stop them from jiggling when I'm going up and down stairs, or even just like power walking or anything. They're like boop boop. But yeah, so like, stop blaming girls for having a body just because you find them sexy. We don't blame these guys for wearing tank tops to school. We don't blame them for going, because the thing is that the gym class thing I've talked about too. Girls have to wear baggy shorts and baggy t-shirt, but guys, they can wear athletic shorts and be shirtless, and nobody gives a shit. In a co-ed gym too. I remember at lunch sometimes we were like in the hallway, like guys who are like going to the bathroom after doing sports. They don't go in the change room, they have to go down the hall, or they're getting a drink of water, or just playing there, just kind of chilling. I've seen them fucking shirtless in the hall, and then they don't get in trouble, but the girls do. And the girls get in trouble for such stupid fucking shit. But again, I've made a whole video about that. Sorry if I'm reiterating too much, but it's just, why do people instantly attribute a natural characteristic that has nothing to do with your personality with a certain conduct? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Racism? Yeah, that sounds familiar. The people who are black or whatever race you're being racist against have no control over that physical characteristic. Girls with big boobs, unless they got implants, have no control over that characteristic. And the only thing they can do to diminish the size of those boobs, of which nature decided to give them, is to get an expensive, unnecessary surgery. Which of course would have to cost you, and you also have to take time off for you to recover and to actually get the surgery and all this other shit. Why get a surgery when there's nothing wrong with you, and that's the only thing you can do to change a natural thing that everyone's blaming you for? Like, what the actual fuck? Leave these girls alone. They can't control this shit, and there's nothing wrong with having a body. Bodies are great. They allow us to do things, and you should be proud of them, not ashamed of them. Thanks for listening.